When I say you belong, you say I belong. You belong.
I belong.
You belong.
I belong.
Yes, you do. The key to belonging is integrity. Unfortunately and ironically, our need to belong will sometimes trick us into doing things that are completely outside of our own integrity, which is like committing infidelity with the validation of others against our own soul. Let that sizzle your brain for a moment. You see, that's what I did. For years, I was in a relationship hiding behind the fact that my integrity was non-existent. Pretending to be a loyal man because she saw me that way. But what she didn't see was all the ways I cheated on her. My definition of cheating is when we do or say something we wouldn't do or say if our partner was present. So yeah, the time I flirted with that cashier, cheated. Or the time I let that woman hug me a little longer than appropriate, cheated. How about the time I slept with our best friend? Cheater. For years, I pretended to belong in the category of loyal husband, dedicated father, successful entrepreneur. Lies. Until one day, the guilt ate away at me so much, I couldn't take it anymore. I remember this moment. I was driving home from work, bawling my eyes out, and all I wanted to do was drive into traffic. I wanted to kill myself. I'd been pretending to be happy for so long, putting on a smile for my wife and son. Yeah, we all got along, but this ocean of lies was drowning me, keeping me from ever feeling like I truly belonged. Because no one knew me, and it was killing me. Shortly after, I heard a whisper. Today is the day you will tell her everything. Honestly, I tried to fight it, but the whisper, it persisted. Today, you will tell her everything. So to soothe my anxiety, I picked up the phone, called one of the only people who knew the truth of my lie. Bro, I think I gotta tell her. What? Don't be a pussy, you soft-sulking wussy. Telling her will be your fatality. Keep your mouth shut. Don't you care for your family? You see, his reaction was a reflection of the crowd I belonged to. Sure, his words magnified the doubt in my head, but my heart knew I needed to tell her. And that night I did. She screamed at me, rightfully so. Told me to leave and never come back. And as I was laying in my mom's basement, holding the weight of being the reason why my family was torn apart, it was the beginning of my healing. Because for the first time, I was in my integrity. For the first time, although I was alone, I belonged. I could actually look at myself in the mirror. So I gave myself permission to grieve the death of my marriage. And I told myself, Roberto, don't you fucking run from this pain. You feel this, so you remember and make sure this never happens again. Eventually, I moved out of my mom's basement, thank God, and got the help I needed to heal the wounds of abandonment that caused me to cheat in the first place. The space those wounds would take were the cause of what messed up my fate. They gave me this warped view of what it meant to belong. If a woman liked me, validated me, wanted to have sex with me, then I belonged. No. I realized the key to belonging is learning how to live in our own integrity. From there, we feel like we belong right here in our body, in our life. Because when we belong in here, we set ourselves up to belong out there. And since this realization, I've manifested the relationship of my dreams. I'm a proud and present father of 2 incredible sons, and my wife and I, we help powerful, high-achieving women learn how to love and trust after life-altering heartbreak because we've been there. And by learning how to live in our integrity, we know how great it feels to truly belong. I'm Roberto Paez, one whole half of the conscious couple, reminding you that always and in all ways, no matter what you've done or where you've been, you belong. Yes, you do. Thank you.